sequential pauses of events and results and causes bringing to pass a happening, an event of time recurring and returning to its source. Of course, what we all see is what happens to be at this moment of time that we can appreciate in our mind. And I suppose we are blind to the resultant frequencies, the causal nodes, and the patterns of vibrational disturbance that express themselves as objects and things, and even voices like this one, which, for instance, can bend. Exist at all, and that it's just the way that we have to grasp things with our minds in order to be able to see anything or hear anything at all. And that in the state of perfect freedom, time is neither a moment nor beyond nor forever. Time is the nowness of the singleness of the oneness, the uniqueness of the inseparability of the cause and effect syndrome that produces itself in the notion of time and sequence, cause and moment, result and pattern. You see what I mean? No extension, no life as we know it, no duration. And so, if this is a division of something which does not exist, then how can we say that we who experience time, and we who create time by being here at all, can experience something which doesn't exist? How can we say that we exist? Well, as long as there is time for us to do so, we can be here, we can see here, we can stand here, we can even examine what we do when we are here. Although, in one manner of speaking, as time doesn't exist, we're not here at all.
Here on the program today, we'd like to congratulate this particular human for coming somewhat near to realizing that we particles
sequence and duration and strength and power, something which we cannot describe, but which everything that exists describes, then this is what time is describing. And therefore, time may be said to be the description of what ultimately is. And so we, the time actors, the invisible factors, fashion a coat for time to wear so that it can see itself and enjoy its own beauty.
And there's just one little flaw here, because you presume time to be separate from what ultimately is. And yet any description of what is must be a description by itself, of itself. This is very difficult for the human mind to appreciate particles, and I'm sure you would like to give them a round of applause that they have actually come somewhat nearer towards assimilating a real identity. A humble view of their own part in creation of the universe around us, in us, beyond us.
The wonderful thing of it all is that no one has time to experience all of time. And even if we added together all the people who ever have experienced time and will experience it, they still wouldn't describe it.
Why not?
They couldn't describe it.
Why not?
What is a long time to one person is a short time to another, but it's exactly the same time to a clock. And if we try to get all the people to speak at the same time about all the time, there'll be a terrible jabbering with voices. So, if we really wanted all the people everywhere that ever experienced time to talk about time at the same time, they would all have to say one single thing together. That would be the word time. It ceases to have any meaning.